everybody, and welcome back to another Booga video. And today, in this one, I'm going to be showing you how to farm gold in Booga, either AFK or actively at the game. In order to AFK farm, that will be shown in a timestamp that'll be probably in the description. You'll be able to just click on it, or you can go to the comments and it'll be on my pinned comment. You can see the AFK farming method there, but first I'm going to show off the active method. So what you're going to want to do is get yourself a fast mount, spawn in, and go over to the ice biome. So, if I'm going to be using a golden shark for this, and we're going to go ahead and just quickly come over to the ice biome. It's super quick with a gold shark. So what you're going to want to do is there's actually a lot of gold at the ice island. What you're going to want to do in order to collect it all faster is you're going to want to go ahead, find yourself a banto. You can't drop them out of your inventory if you're on a private server because they'll just get anchored and it'll be broken. Should be fixed soon, so if you have extra bantos in your inventory, you'll be able to use them. But just as an example, if I go ahead and try to use this banto, it just kind of gets stuck in the floor for some reason, so we'll go ahead and yoink that banto back. So yeah, you have to saddle one manually. I'm pretty sure there's one over here. Somewhere. Okay, there's a banto. So yeah, you're gonna have to saddle a banto manually. So just go ahead and walk over to this banto and saddle it. Alright, so once you get yourself your saddled banto, what you're gonna want to do is get on it, pull out your pickaxe, and start going over to this area of the ice island. There's the dancing Shelly for reference. So yeah, you're going to want to come over to this area of the ice island. Now there's two methods to do this. The much better and more efficient one is to just go ahead and mine this with your pickaxe, but I find it way funnier to do it with a peeper pop hammer because that doesn't mine the gold, it only mines the ice, which means the gold's gonna stack up, which makes the video a lot more fun. But if you're doing this legitimately, just use a pickaxe, it's faster. But just for the video to make it a bit more interesting, because it is basically just a tutorial, we'll go ahead and we'll use the peeper pop hammer method. So yeah, just gonna wanna come over to here with a peeper pop hammer if you're doing this specific strat for like a video or anything, or like streaming for your viewers or whatever. But if not, just use a pickaxe. So yeah, Adorite Warhammer works too. Just anything that can't mine gold but can mine ice will work plenty good. So once you have mined those gold nodes, ice, you're going to want to come over here, or just the gold nodes. So I'll just say the gold nodes, but I'll do the peeper pop hammer strat anyway, because it'll make the video funner. Once you've mined those, you're going to want to go ahead and take your banto and go over this way. You can scale this. It doesn't really matter. You're not going to be slowed down very much. But yeah, you're just going to want to go ahead and go over here to these three ice nodes that you can see on camera. And as you can probably tell, the banto is going to save you a lot of time going back and forth between these gold nodes. So yeah, once you get over here, you're just going to want to go ahead and mine these three gold nodes. You could technically use a gold shark to go between the nodes, and that would be really quick. So I will show you how you would go about doing that. But generally, that seems a bit unnecessary, and you can farm perfectly fine without it. So yeah, now we have mined all of these ice chunks around the gold. So just go ahead and go back to the first gold node you were at. And just around the time you start getting back there, the ice will respawn, which means that the gold inside of it will respawn and start stacking up so that when you do actually mine it, you will get bonus gold. Well, not bonus gold, you'll just stack the nodes. So what's going to happen is if I mine this again, we're eventually going to get these mega gold nodes that drop 50 plus gold when you mine them, and there will be a bunch of them for you to mine. So I'll go ahead and do this for 15 minutes, sped up at about 4 times speed. I think that's as fast as my editor goes. I'm pretty sure that's a config I can edit, but I don't need to because 4 times speed is pretty fast. So we're just going to go ahead, do this for 15 minutes, and when I'm done, I'll mine all the gold, and we'll see how much we get. Time lapse. All right, everyone. So that has been 15 minutes worth of farming, which really isn't that long. Normally, if I was farming, I'd have something like a YouTube video on in the background so that I had something to listen to make it a little bit less boring. But because I was recording, I didn't do that. But if you're doing this yourself, you can just go ahead and put on like a YouTube video or something like that. So now, after 15 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and mine these gold nodes with our actual pickaxe. And as you can see, that is a ton of gold that we can go ahead and collect here. I have 0 raw gold right now, so we are gonna be getting 6 nodes worth of this much gold, which it seems like it's gonna be about 30. So yeah, 36. So, and also, another thing to note, in the void, you can exchange at the Broken God ice for stuff like void shards, jelly, strange fruit, and odd fruit. And I may be magnetite, I'm not sure. So you can use some of the ice you gain if you want to get some void stuff to fill in that shrine. So yeah, also, as you can see, we're already at over 100 gold from only these 3 nodes, and we have 3 more nodes that we can go ahead and mine, and they might actually be regenerated, so we'll get even more than we would normally by then. Also, as you may have noticed, I went ahead and used this river as a speed advantage, and I went ahead and kept dropping in golden sharks and got a banto on each side to maximize speed. That actually seemed to have helped a lot, so I recommend you do that too. You can make this thing incredibly quick. And as you can see, we might end up be getting maybe over almost 1,000 gold per hour, which is kind of crazy because that's a lot of gold. Anyway, I'm gonna yoink this banto actually, because that's the last time I'm gonna go over there for this video. So we'll go ahead, gold shark over. If you don't have a gold shark arc, that's all right. You can either go ahead and get one or use a steel raft, or you can just not go for the boat strat at all, but that will slow you down a pretty good amount, so I would recommend using the boat strat. But anyway, there we go. We've made it over, and that's so much faster than just mining it. So as you can see, yeah, the ice is respawned, so we're actually gonna get more than 108 gold. We're gonna get more than 216 gold from this thing. I think we're gonna get about 240. Which would be almost 1,000 gold an hour. And if I were doing the maximum efficiency strategy from the start, it'd be about 1,000 gold an hour, which is a ton of gold. So if you're using God armor and you're worried about running out of sets, it'll only take you 15 minutes to get 3 sets ready in terms of gold. I'll have a crystal farming video coming out really soon. I already know the strategy for that one. I actually use it myself, because I sometimes run out of crystal from placing God huts. I never usually run out of gold, though. So yeah, as you can see, we got even more gold from that one, I think. Yeah, we're up to 150 gold, which means there's 42 per chunk in here, which is a lot of gold. And then also, it's a good amount of ice, too, if you want to get some void stuff. So this is like, if you want to farm your void armor and your gold at the same time for your god rocks and stuff, this is the perfect strategy to do that with. For those of you wondering what macro setup I'm using to pick up this gold, I might make a separate video about that at some point. Also, we're almost at 200 gold already. We are getting insane amounts of gold from this. There we go. We're over 200 gold already. So, it looks like we're going to end up with about 230 gold. Were I using the best strategy from the start of this video, I'd have about 250 right now. So, that's a lot of gold, 1,000 gold per hour. And again, you can just put on a YouTube video, relax while doing this. It's pretty simple. And anyway, everyone, thank you very much for watching. If you found it useful, or enjoyed it, please leave a like. It really helps out. And I will see you all later. Goodbye.